Hey everybody, Brett here, and you have arrived at day 111 of my carnivore journey. And today was a great day. Um, great day, not perfect evening, but got up this morning and actually my dogs were rather loud and rambunctious very, very early in the morning. And since we have some puppies and some new foster that haven't quite figured out all the bathrooms yet. Had to kind of jump out of bed and just take care of the dogs this morning. So didn't do my quite normal routine. I actually weighed in just a little bit later in the morning. But when I did weigh in, I weighed in at 259.7. So I'm now in the 250s, 73 pounds down. So that was great. That was a great morning. And I ate, I don't know that I would call it breakfast. It was probably around 10:30, 11 o'clock. My wife had made some keto snacks. So they're basically cheese with a couple of pieces of pepperoni, kind of baked. So kind of melted it down and put it all together. Had, I think 4 of those. They're about the size of the bottom of a cupcake pan. But I had 4 of those. And then I didn't eat anything else until dinner. We did go out to a show tonight. So we went to Comedy Works in the South Comedy Works location in Denver. And they have a restaurant above it called Lucy. So we went to dinner at Lucy, and I had beef satay as kind of an appetizer. So basically, I don't know, maybe 3 or I guess I had probably closer to 6 ounces of beef there. And then for my dinner, I ordered the bistro steak, which I had in Texas last time I went down to Texas. And that was very good. The one that I had tonight was not quite as good. But I made sure to tell them tonight, no sauces. So they usually put like a demi-glaze on it and that. I told them no sauces, just the meat. And I didn't listen to the guy because he said, well, then it's going to kind of look like your appetizer without any sauce. And I was like, that's fine. Well, I should have paid more attention to that statement and just ordered 2 more appetizers with no sauce, as opposed to paying more than the cost of 2 appetizers with no sauce for the same amount of meat as one of the appetizers. Because, on the entree, they charge you for the sides and everything too. So little disappointed myself for not thinking that one through, but it's okay. But that was what I planned to eat there tonight. So no big deal. I just didn't realize how little beef it was going to be. And because of that, I was still hungry. And so we went down to the comedy show, and it's a 2-item minimum per person. So I got a bottle of water, and looking at the options down there, there was nothing whatsoever that I could eat there. Now, I didn't have access to that menu, and I also didn't expect to eat anything there. I expected to buy 2 bottles of water, but I was still hungry. So they have mozzarella sticks. And I said, how heavy is the breading? And she said, oh, it's not heavy at all. It's very, very light. I said, okay. So it wasn't as light as she described it. And I had hoped to be able to actually break it off. But I think they were probably just, frozen mozzarella sticks. They weren't being, breaded there or anything like that. And the breading would not come off the cheese without taking all the cheese with it. So I did have some mozzarella sticks tonight. Stomach doesn't feel great about it. And that's, I guess, a good thing. At the same time, it's not so good thing because my stomach's not sitting right. But we'll deal with that, learn that lesson, and move on. So next time I will just deal with the hunger. And get something at home or get something on the way home that is more compatible. It was just frustrating because I haven't really eaten anything like that since I've started this diet. Monday, Memorial Day, I had a couple onion sticks from the Awesome Blossom at the Outback because I wanted to taste what it was like from way back, and that was terrible. It tasted absolutely terrible to me. And then tonight, this mozzarella stick, totally different scenario. Excuse me, totally different scenario, but still kind of just wasn't the best choice. We'll say that, we'll move on from it, and we'll definitely make a different choice next time I'm in that situation. So that's why I say the morning was really good, the evening not so great. Comedian was fantastic. Henry Cho. If you ever have the opportunity to see him, go see him. Clean comic. He's been doing this for 38 years. And second time I've seen him, I saw him once in Cleveland around about 20 years ago. It was a great show. And then saw him tonight. And again, great show. So, yeah, check him out. But yeah, other than that, the day was, kind of average, doing a bunch of chores, trying to get a few things wrapped up. I'm going to be gone for the week, going to Texas. So I actually fly out tomorrow. So my accountability video tomorrow will actually be from Texas. Middle of nowhere, Texas. So food is going to be, I won't say limited, but it's hard to get to. And I'm definitely going to do some frozen hamburger patties when I land and I get there. I'm going to heat those up just to make sure that I have something to eat guaranteed. I did that the last time I went down there. I should have checked to see if they're still there because it was just last month, and I put them in the freezer before I left. So they might still be there. I don't know. I'll buy another. It's $12. We'll be fine. But yeah, so I'm getting everything prepared for that. I'll be heading out in the afternoon. Still have some clothes in the laundry. So I still have to deal with finishing up my packing tomorrow morning, but that's okay. And then one other thing I wanted to kind of just touch on tonight. So talked to my dad today. Today would have been my parents' 50th wedding anniversary. And their marriage is an example. That's what I strive to become and strive to have. My wife's parents are also still married. They've been married not quite 50 years, but very, very almost 50 years. And we lost my mother back in October. So today was a pretty rough day for my dad. And I know he watches these videos. He told me about it today when I was talking to him. And I just want to tell him that, I love him. And he's always kind of been inspiration to me and a guiding light. And yeah, just want to tell my dad I love him. So outside of that, that's what I wanted to talk about tonight. Again, 259.7. So in the 250s, 9.7 pounds away from my goal, which I need to meet in the next 21 days. And I think it's very doable. So that's what I have for you tonight. I will talk to you tomorrow from Texas.